Here's why you play Novaria, the star rebel in the mid lane. First off, she has incredible long-range poke, allowing her to deal damage from a safe distance without putting herself at risk. She brings excellent vision control through her passive and ultimate, making it hard for enemies to hide or flank. Novaria also offers strong teamfight engagement by slowing enemies and enlarging their hitbox, making it easier for her allies to land skills. However, Novaria is very squishy and can be taken down quickly if caught. She's also reliant on skill shots, meaning a missed ability can greatly reduce her impact. Lastly, she struggles against high mobility assassins that can close the gap and burst her before she can respond. Novaria's passive, Star Trail, allows Astral Spheres to continuously be casted when Novaria casts her skills. Astral Spheres summoned by Novaria continuously stone nearby enemies and grant them vision. This makes it harder for enemies to hide and allows Novaria to control space effectively during fights. Novaria's first skill, Astral Meteor, summons an Astral Sphere at the target location, dealing continuous magic damage to nearby enemies. After a short delay, the sphere explodes, dealing bonus magic damage plus a percentage of the enemy's max HP while greatly increasing the slow effect. This is great for zoning enemies and punishing those who try to get close. Novaria's second skill, Astral Recall, summons an Astral Sphere at a location and pulls it toward herself, gaining movement speed and the ability to pass through terrain. Passing through a wall increases her movement speed even more. Once the sphere reaches her, she can launch it within a few seconds, dealing heavy magic damage based on how far the sphere has traveled. This is her main damage skill and poke tool. Novaria's ultimate, Astral Echo, releases Astral Echo in a direction, slowing enemy heroes it hits while applying an Astral Ring, which enlarges their hitbox and reveals their surrounding area. This lasts for a few seconds, making enemies easier to hit and removing their ability to hide. A typical Su combo is to start with the ultimate to gain vision and enlarge enemy hitboxes. Then use the second skill to summon and pull an Astral Sphere, launch it to deal massive damage, and follow up with the first skill to zone out or finish off enemies. Moving on to builds, I usually build Arcane Boots, Enchanted Talisman, Sky Piercer, Glowing Wand, Divine Glaive, and finally Lightning Truncheon. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, Flame Shot is excellent for extra poke and finishing off low health enemies from range. Flicker is useful for repositioning when assassins or divers try to reach you. Novaria counters mages with shorter range and low mobility such as Eudora and Odette, as they cannot reach her before being damaged by her second skill. However, she is countered by assassins like Saber and Hayabusa who can quickly close in and eliminate her. Novaria works well with long-range heroes like Beatrix and Layla, as her ultimate makes enemies easy to target for follow-up attacks. You should start with the first skill at level 1, prioritize leveling up the second skill with the first skill as secondary, and most importantly, upgrade the ultimate whenever available. Novaria thrives when she plays at maximum range, constantly harassing enemies while staying safe. Use the ultimate before major fights to reveal hiding enemies and make them easier to hit. Your second skill is your main damage tool. Try to cast it from as far as possible to maximize its damage. Take advantage of its terrain passing ability to escape ganks or surprise enemies from unexpected angles. Use the first skill as a zoning tool to slow down enemies who try to dive you or your allies. Always maintain good positioning as you are vulnerable to burst damage. Keep vision on the key areas with your passive and ultimate, and coordinate with your team to capitalize on slowed and revealed targets.